But life is hard. Some people look very strong, but they're not. Well, maybe some are, but I know I'm one of those people who always put up a strong face and always uh, try and smile, try and joke. But life is hard. It's really hard. You know, uh, I'm one of the most insecure people, I think. That's why I push so much. I don't believe I'm great. No matter what I do, I don't um, think that much of myself. And I mean, if you look at it in another way, you'd say that I'm humble. But some way, somehow, I think people are supposed to feel good about themselves, about something. Not their goal, not that they should think much about themselves, but I think confidence is very important. Why I'm sharing this is because I just want that kid out there to know that even when you do become successful, should you be working your way there, even when you do become successful, there's things that you would still feel. And that is why it's so important to have a relationship with God. Above all, my hope is in Jesus. When I don't see the light, when I don't feel good, especially about myself, I think about the cross and the hope that I have in the cross. Because without that, literally, there are some moments where I would give up. I would stop what I was doing. I wouldn't enjoy life. I wouldn't look at all the blessings that actually are in my life. And I just wanted to share that, because I feel like sometimes when you're vulnerable and you share moments like this, it means something to someone, you know. At the very same time, I do understand that social media is not a place to be vulnerable, because no matter what you say, share, people will always find something bad to say, something bad to comment. It's likes, it's people trying to be funny, or they think that they're trying to be funny, but with people, we do actually get affected by these things, no matter how much we try and mask it. So that's what I wanted to share today. Life is hard, and should you find yourself looking for an answer or find yourself in places that I've been, there is an answer. His name is Jesus Christ, the name above all names, the King of all kings, the creator of the universe, and that's what I believe. And that is my testimony. I'm not a perfect person, but ever since I found Jesus and put him in my heart, I've been failing forward.
Hi everybody, Sanmonani. Welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys, Casper is going through something, and I can't really tell if it is still what MacGyver said about him on the podcast, or it's something else, because I mean, he might be going through something else and we might just be thinking it's because of what was said about him on the podcast. Obviously, Twitter thinks that it is something that Mark G had said on the podcast that is making him so sad, and why he has become a motivational speaker now. I don't know what it is, you guys, but I always feel like even the most successful people in South Africa, they get so affected by what MacG would be saying sometimes, when I can't even tell if he is being serious or just joking. Sometimes I be thinking MacG is just joking and people's feelings be getting hurt. I don't know, you guys. They must be thinking he is so important to them. Maybe they like him too much. That's why they get so disappointed when he says certain things about them. Okay. With situations like this, you guys, it's very tempting to make fun of the situation, especially because these are just the guys. But learning from the past, we might never know, you guys. Maybe Casper is trying to tell us something, to say, look, you guys, I'm going through something here. It might be a joke to you, but it's not a joke to me. I feel like when it comes to what MacG said, because MacG said people were responding to Casper's music, but only the old music. But when he started playing the new music, people were leaving, the venue. But Casper did post a video that showed people still at the venue, not leaving the venue, when he was performing his new music. So he did prove that people were not living. So I'm not understanding why he's still bothered by it. But maybe there are other things that he is going through, you guys. I don't know if we are ever going to have a time where Mac G is a little bit sensitive when it comes to what he says about, people on his podcast, because some of these things are what gets him the views on his podcast. But I just feel like some of the artists take him too seriously. They take him too serious. But I remember, you guys, this one interview that I watched, Casper, after AKA had passed away, and he was reflecting on the beef between him and AKA. And he was asked how he used to feel about the beef at the time when it was taking place. I remember him saying that, he used to have sleepless nights, okay? And I was like, he did, because I used to think that when rappers have beef, usually it's just like, it's not as deep as the followers think. They make it look like it's deep, but it's not that deep. It's just for the followers. When it's time for them to go to bed, they go to bed, honey. It's just business for them. So I was shocked that he was explaining how that beef used to bother him so much. The things that, AKA would say about him, the things that his followers would say about him, sometimes would give him sleepless nights and all of that. That's when I got to understand that Casper might look tough, but he's a little bit sensitive. So maybe this is one of those cases, you guys. So here it is. Casper is hurt, maybe by what Mark just said, but it's also possible that it's by something else that we don't even know. Knowing some of the things that have happened with our artists, you guys, that have left this world, sometimes we have to pay attention when they start getting vulnerable with us, because sometimes once they leave the world, we'll be like, but they never said that they were not okay, So when they're trying to tell us that they're not okay, maybe we are supposed to listen, and maybe we are supposed to take them seriously, okay? But Twitter is not going to do that for them, because they're making fun of Casper over there by Twitter, honey, okay? And some of the comments, even though you don't want to laugh, they're funny as hell. It's so hard, guys. It's so hard not to laugh, okay? I hope people that are close to him will be able to have serious conversations with him and just check on him, and that he is okay, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. And Tanda Kakul.
Aye, it's chai. It's chai, dog. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's chai, bro. And people will think I'm hating, ne?
Yeah.
But I kid you not.
What's that famous line it has now?
Which line?
Okay.
So look at Mashkarai, look at my wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to Hosh Karamai more. What? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to that one.
Your violas.
There's a saying in football. One pundit said this. He said they were talking about Casemiro. He said you must leave the football before the football leaves you.
Ooh.
Leaving. You can say I'm a hater, ne?
Yeah.
But people started leaving,
They left
so it's not just me.
Whoa.
Who thought it was
They
trash.
left the venue before the venue left them.
I don't know that Hosh Karamai thing. Yeah, it's a TikTok thing.
Nah,
bro.
but that song, man, I don't know, man. Casper is capable of better. I'm not feeling that song, bro. I don't want to lie, man. And it's like he's pushing it. I see the challenges, and I think we're putting the horse before the cart. No, the horse is in front of the cart generally. We're putting the cart before the horse. You know what I mean?